Alright, I'm on here. I finished filling out this paper, remember, from the alien from the last one? That's the chair that my friend gave me. It's like a ornate like carving. But this one's gonna be like all Harley Davidson and like motorsports, because I took a bunch of pictures of other stuff I wanted to do today, but when I drove by the Harley Davidson like every day, so I figured maybe I'll just look up some Harley Davidson. And the real reason is I drove by this Pure Power Sports earlier. It's like a company from my town. So here we go. The first one. This is a simple black and white. But look, there's an E and a C, and then this wrench is another C. And they love to put these these cogs and these you know, they love to put these things because it's like a bunch of U's and a bunch of V's. They love to put these cogs and sprockets in here because it's a bunch of V's and U's. So you got the 33cc, and then you got the E. That's another V, right? So they always hide the E in with the V. This one's like an optical illusion almost, because you got the wrench and then you got the inside of it. But yeah, they love to put these cogs and these things, anything that can make another V or a U, they put it in there. So then you got this Pure Power Sports. So they see how they spelled the P and the R with the C backwards like that? That's not how you spell a P. See what I'm saying? See how this P spelled with the C? So that's a 33, and I could have probably coded more. They got a little devil dude up here with a V with wings, this V thing. The V is like trapped inside of the little devil dude. It's like the way that they drew it. And this is like an RPM gauge, like in the red, like the engine's about to blow. So it's got this like little devil dude up here with a V right there, and it's like a wing, two wings or something. So then this one's called Victory Motorcycles. I didn't see much in it. I just liked it because V for victory instead of all these evil V's, right? The V for victory. We're going to be victorious against the enemy, right? Alright, so this right here. Actually, I'm going to go this one first. This one took me a while to draw and I still messed it up, but I tried. So this one's got a lot in it. It's really coded deep. You got the three circles, right? You got 1, 2, and 3. Those are 3 O's. So that's 15 plus 15 plus 15. That's a 45 for the VW. V's 22 and W's 23. The 45 is the number that they code the most because it represents the Palladian seventh sister star cluster. Just look up Subaru, what the stars on the Subaru symbol mean. It's the Pallades. The Pallades. 45 is like the code for it. M45 is like what they call it. It's like the name of their stars, their star systems. Then it's got the 5 wings on each side, so that's 2 V's, right? 5, 5, 5, and 5. Then it's got 2 5-pointed stars in the middle. So there's a black star and a white star in the middle. That's 2 more V's. Then it's got 3 wings black on each side. So there's 5 wings, but 3 of them on each side are black. So that's a 33. So this one's got a lot in it, And then the green, USA. I mean, it's coated with the wings and everything else. I mean, there's probably more in it. I'll keep going now. So this one, this is Ride Now Power Sports from Florida. This one's really coded. Like, you got the C right here, and then you got a hidden C inside of the R again. See how it's not connected right there? It's like another C inside of the R. So you got the 2 C's, and then you got the R itself. The R itself is 18. It's the 18th letter in the alphabet. So 6 plus 6 plus 6. And then, so this one's pretty interesting. I looked up Harley Davidsons, and a lot of people had this tattoo. It's like a old Harley Davidson #1 logo. A lot of people had this tat, but guess what? We're going to connect the dots again, and you're going to see. Look, when you connect the dots with the stars, it's a bunch of V's and W's, right? It makes up V's and W's when you connect the dots, just like in the Walgreens video from yesterday. So then you got the 3 stripes make an M. See these 3? And then you got the 5 stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a V. And there's like 7 stars. I mean, the stars make the V's though, so there's more codes in it. I mean, it is what it is. The V's are the most important to find. I find V's in about everything nowadays. It's just to show that this is how they code everything with the V's, U's, W's, and even all the other letters that add up to the V's, U's, and W's. So then you got this Harley 66 in the orange. This is like a highway sign, and you notice how the bottom of it is like a V. So there's an orange V and a black V. Then you got the top kind of looks like a 3, but also these highway signs are kind of like almost like the sheep head. Not really, but they always draw the sheep in different ways, so I'm sure they could draw a sheep head that fits in there. But so yeah, this 66, this 33 and the 66, the orange and the 6, that's 6-3, you know what I'm saying? And then it's got the R. See this little dot? It had the R trademark symbol for the 666 also. So yeah, there's some stuff up in here, even though it's a plain like sign. This is like a highway sign. This is like, you know, I-95 and all these highway signs. This is like kind of like what they look like. So then you got this one. This is like, it was all black in the background. I just didn't feel like coloring it in because I was almost done. This was like the second to last one I did, and this one right here was really hard to do. So I tried to do this one quick because I was doing that one really long time. So this is actually a bug head. See the 2 mandibles of the bug, and this is the 2 eyes. This is like a bug. This is a bug hidden within. It definitely looks like some type of creature face of some sort, right? And then you got these 8 lines. This is basically the thumb and the 3 raptor fingers. This is the raptor claw hands. And then you got the Harley Davidson. It was in all pink and there was a black background. But look, see the way they spelled Harley Davidson? It was all in cursive, right? But look, the H has a C right there. And then the L is another C. So that's a CC. And I realized, like, that sign from yesterday with the hidden L, they always code the C with the L too, because the L is 12, right? The L is 12, and then it breaks down to 3. So that's why they always code the L with the C. They're always coding the L with the C, or like any other letter they can make another C off of. So they just hide it within the words, within the pictures. It's just in there. You just can't see it unless you know what you're looking for. So this one is really crazy. This is the 2-headed eagle. This is no different than the Wendy's one the other day, but this one's way more crazier. So you got the 2-headed phoenix, right? Instead of grabbing onto the magic wand and the wheat, like in some pictures with the 2-headed, it's grabbing the lightning bolts with the demon hands, the claws, right? And then it's got all these wings, and it says Harley Davidson, and then there's these 2 eyeballs right here, and it's like another demon head creature down here. It's like, it just kept becoming demonic. Alright, so I wrote some stuff for this one. It said two-headed reptilian bird. So there's the two-headed phoenix or eagle, whatever you want to call it. Crown equals head keck frog king. See this? See this crown? It looks like the frog king. This is like the lead frog, keck frog crown. And then it looks like the Space Needle. See how it looks like the Space Needle? It's got like these two things holding it up in the air like the Space Needle. So this is like, I don't know, it's just weird. It was supposed to be a crown, but it ended up looking like a frog head. And that's what a lot of these pictures end up being when I draw these little pictures. It turns out looking a lot different, and the only thing I colored was the lightning bolts and the reptilian colors, because that's what it is. Look at the raptor claw. So yeah, you got the raptor claws holding onto the lightning, green reptile skull head. So look at that M claw, these two claws holding on. It's just, this one's really, I mean, I didn't think Harley Davidson had this many. There was like hundreds of different pictures I could have drawn, but this one stuck out because the Wendy's one the other day where I discovered the two-headed bird and this frog face. Look at that thing. It's like the crown turns into an alien face. It's just, it happens more than, it's happened like 3 or 4 times now when I draw the crown. Then you got this one. This was actually a patch. This was a patch on somebody, like someone puts on a jacket, right? It says Pagans Motorcycle Club. Pagans, MC, right? And then, so it's got this demon, and he's holding on to this, like, red sword, and the sword is like the flames in hell. And this, I accidentally used pink and had to go over with red, so it doesn't look the right way, but these are like the flames of hell, and he's like holding his devil sword, and it's like, I drew his face all messed up, but that's his arm and his other arm, and he's like weird frog pose demon. So yeah, I just spent like more than an hour drawing these pictures, so I hope this one was entertaining to you. You got the two-headed bird crown reptilians with the keck frog king. It looks like the Space Needle. Raptor claws holding the lightning. This one was like the hardest one to draw. I almost gave up because all these wings, but then I just colored it in green to make it. It wasn't green, obviously, but every time I see these demon creatures, I just want to paint them green, you know? Then you got that one again. It's like those are the mandibles of the bug, and it's also like a C. It looks like a C, but I mean, those are the mandibles of the bug. You got that one. You got this one, was a popular tattoo that a lot of people get, and it had the W's with the connect the dots. I'm going to show you a lot more of this connect dots stuff because it's everywhere and people don't realize. The R, the 666, the 33. This is the only one that wasn't coded with 33 unless somebody can spot it. It's just Victory Motorcycles. It's just a V. It's just a normal V. Finally, I found one that's not deep coded. And then this one was really intricate and hard to draw, kind of like the other one. It's got a lot in it. The VW, the VVVV, the 3 wings for the 33. And then this one just has the secret C hidden in it. It has like 8 little red dots right here on the RPM gauge. It has this little devil dude with the V with the wings. And then that one's just a simple 33 with the EV. And then this is that chair that my buddy gave me. 3 O's for the 45. See the 3 circles? Alright, so I might draw up one more for tonight. But yeah, it's getting to be just the same old story, just V's and W's all day long, alright?